A dramatic legal tussle is brewing in Texas. District Attorney Jose Garza is fighting Governor Greg Abbott's recent pardon of Daniel Perry, a former Army sergeant convicted of murdering Garrett Foster at a Black Lives Matter (BLM) protest in 2020. The DA argues that the pardon was unlawful and sidesteps the proper legal processes. Daniel Perry was sentenced to 25 years in prison after shooting Foster during a BLM protest in downtown Austin. Perry claimed self-defense under Texas's strong stand your ground laws, asserting that Foster had pointed a rifle at him. Foster's family and the prosecution, however, disputed this claim, arguing no evidence supported Perry's account. Governor Abbott, a staunch defender of conservative values, moved swiftly to pardon Perry, who was portrayed as a victim of political bias by progressive authorities. Abbott emphasized that Texas law permits individuals to defend themselves when they feel threatened, and criticized what he sees as overreach by liberal officials undermining this right. Abbott's decision was framed as protecting the Second Amendment and ensuring personal freedom. The board unanimously recommended Perry's pardon, and Abbott restored Perry's gun rights soon after. But Garza, the DA, has refused to let it rest, calling the pardon an unlawful interference. He is pursuing a writ of mandamus, asking the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals to overturn Abbott's decision, claiming it violated Texas' separation of powers. He criticized the haste of the pardon, suggesting it catered to political whims rather than justice. Garza's persistence has been met with robust pushback from Perry's lawyers. They stress that the governor acted within his constitutional powers, similar to those held by other state governors and the president. Clint Broden, Perry's attorney, dismissed Garza's actions as politically motivated and calls them frivolous. "We had justice for Garrett for a short time," lamented Foster's mother, Sheila Foster, highlighting the emotional toll and her belief that politics overshadowed the tragedy of losing her son. She criticized Abbott for approving the pardon without due consideration for her son's rights. Amidst these opposing views, legal experts are watching closely. Alan Bennett, a former prosecutor, commended Garza's creative legal strategy but doubted its legal grounding. This sentiment echoes throughout conservative circles, with many seeing Abbott's actions as a necessary defense of individual rights and conservative principles. This case strikes at the heart of significant issues: the right to self-defense, the power of pardon, and the potential for politics to influence justice. As Texas watches closely, the outcome of this legal battle may have lasting effects on the interpretation of self-defense laws and the governor's pardon powers.